All right, how's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to another BAM stream. Well, it's a Brent stream, really, but we are working on BAM animation stuff today. I hope everybody's doing well. Last time we finished a background for an upcoming episode, so this time we're going to be picking a new character and starting a new background, hopefully. Well, not hopefully, that's what we are going to be doing. I mean, unless anything goes wrong, which I don't think so. So, let's see, the music feels a little bit loud to me. We're going to turn that down just a little bit. I think that's better. Okay. We got to pick a character, guys. So, well, let's first review the last one, I think. Artwork. Pull that up here. Okay. Okay, so the last one is very just super suburban-y, you know, human places with square buildings. The character that was submitted is this guy right here, and I felt like he was let's go to screen recording. I felt like he was like just kind of an angsty teen. Maybe he, you know, hangs around downtown, or hangs around in like a suburban kind of street area at the donut shop. Very like Clerks-esque middle schooler. So I put him by a donut shop that's based on a donut shop here in Burbank. So yeah, I think this is the look of what we're going to be doing for these backgrounds. I'm not going to color them because I think I want that to be in a future episode. And yeah, so we're going to pick out a new character today. Also, the stream the follower goal is like mixed up, I think, unless we've passed it. I'm not certain. We need to check on that. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it reset or something. There it goes. Okay, it's set. Okay, Vortex Maker. I think you fixed it by following. So thank you. We'll save that. Yeah, it just had the wrong number. Okay, so also the follower meter today is we're actually super close. I said that if we can get 300 followers, I will reveal my VTuber self, which I've already made. We already have a VTuber ready to go. But I'm not going to reveal it until we get 300 followers. So, you know, get your friends to watch the stream and follow. Okay, I think the best way to do this is to open in Photoshop, I think. And then we will have like all of the characters. We can look at them together. Okay, here we go. Let's look at all these characters here. Not a PNG file. That's something else. All right, so these are the potential characters that we could work on. So we've got like a super nerdy, you know, Harvard kid lives in the dorms. I think he's kind of like your roommate that spends too much time on his computers looking at spreadsheets. We've got a space cadet girl who is not too excited about her adventure. This fairly loose, like, sea captain guy. I want to say a not totally inconspicuous guy who could be like a murderer because he bought like knives and rope and like crowbars and stuff, and he's like letting it leak out, so he's like clearly got some bad intentions, but I don't know what the artist implied. We've got a what do you think? What is the name of that movie? It's like a dystopian sci-fi movie. Blade Runner. Blade Runner. Okay, we have like a Blade Runner like chimp with a car. So we could actually incorporate the car into this too, which would be kind of cool. We got Rat, Samurai Sensei. Kind of a very advertising looking girl. Drunken goblin bard type character. There's that guy again. We'll close him. We don't need him anymore. Kind of a punky cyborg. Actually, this guy is way too similar to the last guy, so we should not do that guy. Voluptuous elf. A hiking girl who's very prepared for climbing, but also extremely color coordinated. Like she's right out of an ad, I guess. And fox wolf thief. Yeah. So we should pick one of these, I think, and start working. Oh, and we're missing the monkey. Not a PNG file. What is this? Should be a PNG. Is it a JPEG? Maybe it's a JPEG, doesn't know it. There it is. Yeah, it was a JPEG. Okay, and floaty monkey guy. I don't know. I like the space girl. That one would be cool. We could put her next to a space vehicle of sorts in like a hangar. This guy is cool. We could put him on a deck of a boat. I feel like this guy is like in a parking lot, and that's too similar to what we just did. This is cool. We would just put him in like a future city, so I could definitely do that one. I feel like this girl, it's not really implied as to where she is. Admiral Murderbox. Yes, this is a continuation. We're doing more backgrounds in the series of that. I feel like this girl, the background would be more about like matching the style. We don't have like a totally we don't have an indication of really where she is, and the background wouldn't really match her unless we colored it or something. I almost thought the live stream wasn't gonna happen. No, it was gonna happen. I'm just, I don't have like set times or anything. And I said in the BAM Discord that it was I was finishing up my lunch. She could be an ad on a billboard. Yeah, that's true. This guy is very like someone you meet at the inn. Elf lady. Hiking lady. I kind of like the fox. There's just maybe, I think there's like a fantasy element that you could do here. And we'll just move the sword a little bit so that it's not like tangenting with the pouch. I'm feeling this monkey. I also like this guy a lot. He could be in like a air temple or something. I tried to join the Discord and nothing was loading, just gray and black. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I see it on my end. Yeah, it's up. Okay, I think that let's try this one, I think. And if it doesn't work out, we'll like switch to another one. So this is kind of like a we've got like a thief, like a rogue type character. They have like a special sword. It's very D&D-esque. It's very like Skyrim-esque. So we could definitely do something fantasy like that. And maybe I'm just leaning towards that since I just finished playing Skyrim for the first time. So we should find some reference, I think. I don't know what's gonna happen if we do. I don't really want to do display capture, but we will. Okay, here we go. So he's like, he's in like a tavern like this or something. Like that's, like I feel like he's like starting a fight in a place like this. Or, just outside, right? Like in a little town. Oh, I like that. That's great. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we don't really want to draw other characters in here. So it is going to be a little bit empty. Skyrim town. Let's look at these look like. Yeah, it feels like an alleyway in here or something like that. Oh my god, yeah, that's great. Yeah, a place like this. Cobblestone, kind of wonky buildings, trees. It would also probably be at night. I like this a lot. That's awesome. That's great. I like this. This is more what I'm feeling. Let's look at him some more. So we can see kind of down on him, but we might change the angle a little bit. Let's open up the donut shop. Okay, we're going to call this save as, we're going to switch back to display capture. No, window capture. There we go. File, save as. There we go. I'm going to call it Thief V1 or Fighter. Thief is fine. I don't care. Window. Where's my layers? Put him here. There we go. Oh, he's very small. Okay. Need to find the right angle, I think. I don't really want to do like a down angle. Because he's like, the ground plane is saying he's kind of like this. It's really such a not interesting angle. Could put him outside. The road curve around. Let's do it without him. Move things down a little bit. we're trying to build a street or something so that we have like a place for him to be standing. And then there's like a gateway, maybe some trees right here. And this is like some sort of cauldron. This is like a little store or something. And he's actually like kind of small. Like he's there, I think. Like he's coming around the corner. So we want to have like a really big background element like right here. Cool. Really tall fairy book style. And maybe this is like, this is another storefront sort of thing over here. Somebody's got their wares out here, and there's like pumpkins and stuff. Be kind of cool. Okay, he'll be coming up around the corner or something right here, I think. Or he could be like really big. Like he's like, well, maybe like right here. Hard to say. close these guys, I think. We're good on them for now. We only need the guy. Yeah, we got some synthwave here. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, fuck. We forgot to start recording. Damn it. That's okay. Let me get that going here. All right. Oh, I always forget to also do the other recording as well. What we want, I think, is like multiple levels of stuff. Like, we don't want it to be all flat, you know? It's just a little hard to pull that off, I think. This is like too tall. I think this is a water feature. And this will be some sort of tree, I think. Just kind of hard to nail down like how dry it's gonna be. Yeah, so he'll be maybe here or something, or like coming up like behind this, maybe like really big. Or you could do like just right there, like coming up this. Well, no, that's too big. He's got to be behind the. Be kind of, I don't know, very yeah, like that or something. We're gonna move the sword because the sword is like a problem. Sword is like just really needs to be like that. There we go. That down. Okay, so he's gonna actually be like this. And we'll move this over a little bit so that he has room. Stand right there. Okay, now we're starting to get in business here. Maybe we will straighten this out a little bit. Like this is like kind of, it's getting a little whimsical, I think. Like the most beautiful like curved paved road ever, you know, it's, I don't know. Maybe it was good that it bent. Curve back this way. All right. This mountain is like a little bit, I don't know, hard to explain. It's not quite, kind of competing with the spire. We gotta draw behind this building right here. Like there's like a path that goes, you know, that way. Make sure we get all the stuff that's over here. I don't know what it is, but you know, we need it. It's like the other side of the Rove. looking okay, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Move it over here. It's going to be like that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go over this once with like a different pen. Maybe that. This is like the only thing that really needs to be in perspective right here. So we're gonna make sure this looks good. Admiral Murbox, do you use the controls on the 20HQ for zooming and panning, or do you use the keyboard? I only use the keyboard. I have everything on the Cintiq disabled. I actually really want to. I want a different Cintiq that has no buttons on it, and it's only a screen. Because it's like a lot of wasted real estate. Like the Cintiq is like, the bezels are like 5 inches on each side. They're like this big on all sides, and it's absolutely just wasted space. I think it would be better if hotkeys were on voice command. Oh my god, that would be terrible. Undo, 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 stretch. Control. Yeah, that'd be awful. No voice commands. I hate voice commands. It's like the lamest thing that happened to technology. Okay, there should be like a door right here. I have one I rebuilt and don't use the controls either. It's a Shuttle Express with a jog wheel for zooming. That's awesome, dude. You rebuilt a Cintiq? be a thing right there. And then there will be a thing right here. I don't know what it is, but it's here. Maybe these are in perspective. Oh my god, oh no. We need to move these perspective points over. Here we go. I'm poor, so I swapped the screens from 2 units and components. That's awesome, dude. That's really cool. I like it when people repair stuff. Actually, let's focus on the road first. Also, the light needs to be plugged in. There we go. What's a question you never get asked but wish someone would ask? I don't know. I do get asked the same questions over and over again. Is this for a BAM episode? Like, I can only draw a stick figure. How did you get started in animation? So I'm definitely done answering those questions, but if you have anything else, I'll give it a whirl. Would you rather own a dog with human hands or a cat with a human face? All four paws are fully articulated. Oh my god. A cat with a human face would be terrifying. So, if I'm forced to own a pet, it would be a dog with human hands. But a dog with human hands would cause a lot of problems, like, because they would be able to destroy a lot of things. Like, opposable thumbs on an animal that is, like, bent on ripping up the couch is, like, not a good situation. But a cat with a human head is, like, Mars Attacks. Like, that's, like, so unsettling. I personally would pick the cat because I think I would get used to it after a couple of weeks. A dog with a human hands could strike at anyone. Yeah, I mean, the dog is deadly. Dog could do a lot of damage. What was it like on your first job in the animation industry? Well, I didn't think it was going to be that long. I thought it was going to be just something I showed up for and never did again. So I told the producer that I was going to have to leave early for a few days. And I didn't really understand how serious it was. But then I started doing the work and I really liked it. I understood what to do immediately because I was just so experienced with like working with like a network and stuff and tracking down files. So I just stayed there all day and I stayed late and I just stayed there and worked and I loved it. And so after one day I was like, oh my God, this is what I was meant to do. I'm gonna stay here forever. I'm gonna do this. Are there certain perspectives that are used more in BG layout in respect to incorporate pre-existing elements like puppets? Well, yeah, they tend to put the horizon line in the center. Like they don't do a lot of extreme poses if you're going to use a puppet. Like you'll have the horizon line be like right in the center for a lot of things. But that's like, it really depends on the show. If you're doing an establishing shot, you'll put the horizon line in a very accessible location so that we're not like looking, it's not like too of an extreme angle. But it really just depends on what the board artist does later on. Like, because you don't know how they're gonna stage it when they actually go to like do animations, when they actually go to like board it. Too many spikes. If you could build your perfect tablet, what would, it'd be like, mine would be 34-inch 5K to 8K res, a mini Cerberus CPU with 500 cores. Okay, last part sounds possible, but when you look for the spec, what is the actual... I don't know what a Cerberus CPU is. Are you implying that you would have a tablet that is also a computer? Because I would not do that. Like, I would always have my computer separate from my tablet. The tablet is just a screen to draw on. I would just have a... I think right now my ultimate tablet would be like a 27-inch 1440p tablet with like a really strong base that you could like do this on that didn't take up any space, and then you could turn it as well. Well, maybe not turn it. I actually don't care about turning it. And it would have removable cables, and it would be like 100% sRGB IPS screen, and it would be 144 hertz so that you could play games on it. And it would have no bezels. And it would look like really similar to a regular monitor, so that it's not like distracting that you have like a big, I don't know, plastic tablet on your screen, on your desk. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you do want it to look like different so that it's like obvious as to like it's an artist tool. I think, yeah, I think that'd be it. The big thing is I want a tablet that's like really much more color accurate and 144 hertz. That would be good. And with no bezels. Like, the bezels are stupid. I already have the perfect computer. I love my computer. There's nothing I want to upgrade about it. So when your hands get tired, you can watch your game on it. Yeah. I mean, I already like do most of my life like on my tablet, and then the two monitors, which are here and here, here and here, like are like reference and stuff. But a lot of stuff I do like right here on my main tablet, and it just has such terrible colors. The Cerberus CPU is as big as your face. They made it connecting. Oh wow, it's okay. So it's like a big multi CPU thing. That's cool. We're getting that nice forest coming in here. All right, Lead Doug, thank you very much for the follow. Uh, Sorry if you've been asked something like this before, but I'd love to hear the answer. As an animation student struggling with my background designs, how do you decide what kind of elements to add to the layout and how they're organized? Does style play a factor into it all? It's kind of a tough question to answer. I think that with backgrounds, you know, the primary, you have like a hierarchy of important, right? It needs to look correct, like be in perspective, and you need space for the characters to act, right? So that's like number one. Like you could get away with a lot as long as you have like, as long as the elements are in the right place. Now, when you're talking about elements to add, then you start getting to like set dressing and like shape language and like organization. So that you're kind of looking for a harmony of design. You want a variety of shapes, like in interesting compositions. You're just going around the background trying to make interesting compositions. So it's just a compositional game. And then you know, whatever style you're working with, you just have to cater to that. I mean, sometimes style isn't really up to you. Like you're just working on a show where there's like an established style. And then sometimes you're trying to invent stuff, which just comes down to personal taste. So one of the things that I'm doing with this series is I'm kind of making this like a style-less drawing. Like, is this just like generic animation style? Like, I'm not trying to get anything too pushed, because otherwise I would be spending too much time deciding on the style rules. So for me, this was kind of like, oh, just, you know, make it look like average animation background. And we're actually leaving out a lot of details. It's not as detailed as what you would consider for a production background. And that's because it's a teaching tool. It's not like meant to be this like amazing thing. Like I have to perform this on stream, so it's not going to be the most amazing thing. If you look at what is his name? I think it's Chris. Where did it go? No, maybe it's Skull. Degree? Yeah. Chris Sjorgotis. Let me switch this over. Like, there are rules of composition, not rules, but guidelines, so that you can have like important set pieces. I'm gonna push this down. Like ideally you want to have like object importance. So you have like the sizing and the relation of objects in like a very pleasing way, so you have like a very standout thing. So like this one on the right here is better composed than this one on the left, because everything is kind of the same size. This one is like very obvious as to what you're supposed to be looking at. And like details, like if you just go in and add details everywhere, you get very like even spacing, like this one on the left. But if you add details in certain areas, then you have like nice arrangements of areas of interest and areas of space, and you create a more pleasing design. I mean, I would check out this guy's work. I mean, I'm not all the way there yet. And here's another one. Here's like an arrangement of rocks. Like A is very uniform. A lot of the rocks are starting to be the same size. B is like a better arrangement of rocks. This makes a more interesting composition. So that would be like the art of background design. And that would transcend styles. Like, it doesn't matter if you're drawing in a realistic style or a stylized style. Like, the shape and arrangement of objects is universal. I hope that helps, yeah. And I'll talk about it a little bit more in the video. Because there's a few things that you don't let me think how to phrase this. You know, the most important thing is that you use reference, right? People who draw out of their head tend to draw like a lot of very similar looking stuff. It all looks kind of the same. That's why student art always looks kind of like fuzzy and generic. It's not super stylized or interesting looking. So the more you use reference, you know, the more your stuff is like grounded, and that really helps. And I think that's, you know, the most important stuff. You're going to start making good backgrounds sooner rather than later if you start doing the right techniques. It's a little bit different than character design. Ayo Fern, hello. So if you notice with this background, what I did was I left like a gigantic space in the middle for the character, so that way, if something's not right, we can just move him wherever. But also, this isn't like, I'm not making like the most perfect scene for this character. I'm just creating a background that they could exist in. I'll probably do another one where it's like the background really accentuates the character. But for these, it's more like a establishing shot, like we're really far away and we can see like a lot of the background, so that we can focus on the background. Because this episode is going to be called like designing environments for characters, I think. Like not necessarily backgrounds. Am I a filthy Horde player? Yep, you know it. I mean, I played Alliance too. I've played everything at this point. But I think I prefer Horde in classic WoW. Yeah, I think Horde has better, like, low-level dungeons. Yeah, Alliance has all the RPers. I mean, that's like a very classic statement about, I think, wow, like, Alliance is all like high fantasy 14-year-olds who want to roleplay as paladins. Horde is gamers who want to play a game and own and get the big bad swords and fight each other with axes. This is like a watermelon. Well, let's not focus on this watermelon right now. Have I ever thought about making my own show? Yeah, I pitched a few times, and I think when I first got into the industry, I thought that's what you were supposed to do. But I think the more I did it, the more I realized I have zero desire to make my own show. I just don't care. I wanted to make a show, but I didn't want that to be a show that was on TV and an animated show in the 22 minute format. What I really wanted to do was make YouTube. So that's what I did. BAM is my show. That is the show that I make, and that's what I wanted to make. So that's why I do BAM. I don't know. I don't have any desire to work with networks and executives and comedians and the people who greenlight TV shows and writers. We're so close to I know, we're really close. We just need 10 more subscribers and then we turn on VTuber mode. All right, Zephyr, thank you very much for the follow. 9 more to go, guys. Let's see. First time chat from Lee Doug. What, in your opinion, is a good rule of thumb for choosing colors for a background? A lot of shows and art make it look softer, but I'm not sure how to achieve this. Well, color can be anything, right? I mean, you can have any color palette, I suppose. But, you know, things that are pleasing are more natural color palettes, I guess. And things that have like easy reads with like limited color palettes, so that you get sort of like an emotional reaction to it. Like it's like, this is a very green and beige background. Like it's gonna feel a certain way, or this is a very pink and yellow background, feels a certain way. One of the things about backgrounds is they can't overpower the character, so you kind of have to put the character on there and paint it and make sure that it's not this like epic, amazing piece of art that is like more saturated than the character. So you typically want to have it like recede a little bit so that it doesn't overpower. But it's tough to, it's just something you have to do a lot, to be honest. I'm gonna do it like when I go to paint these in a future episode. I'll talk a little bit about it, but I'm not gonna... I typically just feel my way through every background painting and just keep going until it feels right. And then if I have to paint more backgrounds of the location, it becomes a little bit easier because I can color pick and do it like with the same palette, so it can go a little bit faster. Finding the initial color palette is kind of difficult. What will I do when I reach 100,000 or 1,000? Nothing. I mean, I can't. There's like nothing I can deliver on. Like I can't like do a special stream or something. I don't know. I'll draw something special on stream, I guess. Yeah, aim for 1,001. Yep. This is... Okay, it needs to be like up here. Why can't most people post their work on their portfolio? Well, they can. I think people just, you can't post work that is like hasn't aired yet, and stuff takes a really long time for it to air. And sometimes the studios make you sign NDAs, and they're like, okay, this stuff you can't put on your portfolio, or you can't post this online. And so people like put that in like a password protected site, and it's like NDA. If you work in 2D animation, like in America, or in California at least, or LA, like there's not too much you can't post. Like my friends can all post like the character design stuff or background stuff that they work on shows after it airs. For games or for other countries, like especially in Canada, they like don't let you post anything, because the studios like operate very differently. So it's hard to say about that kind of stuff, I guess. Yeah, the Canadian people that I know can't post anything. Iserethium sent a bunch of emojis, and is the Animators Guild only in LA? Kind of confused. Yeah, it's kind of an LA thing, although I think they're working on getting other studios in it, or at least other studios to create their own unions that are similar. All right, I think it's time for another sparkling water. I will BRB. All right. Let's see. Zephyr says, I think Titmouse New York is the only one outside of LA. It's super recent. Pixar is in California or near San Fran, but non-union. The Animation Guild has a list of. Yeah, I mean, I think that's accurate. Pixar is non-union, and Titmouse New York just became union. We gotta draw this tree still. Do you feel like drawings like this are a Zen activity? Or are you focusing super hard? It's at this point, it's kind of like you start zoning out. So I'm not like super invested. The beginning is harder because it's about placing the, getting the composition. Actually, we're almost done here. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I mean, it needs like a little more, I think, like plants and stuff. And it needs, I don't know, like, something like that, maybe. It would be, I want to try to push the shapes like a little bit more if we can make the buildings like a little bit taller and more narrow. It's going to be a little bit hard with like this structure right here because it's so so short. Yeah, looking good, I think. We need to go over it again, I think. We have to do like a cleanup pass, but I think this is fine. Let's trace this character. As Fox, hello, how are you doing? Doing good. I am doing good. We're actually almost done here. We made some really good progress today. And yeah, I'm gonna just fill this character really quickly. Okay, and there we go. All right. Let's finesse where he's gonna go. He's gonna go like right. It's kind of big there. Well, he does need to go like right there, I think. Be a little bit smaller. Yeah, he's about there. Well, this is for a BAM video. Should be in the title. You know. All right, I think that'll be good. We're just gonna move the post over here, I think. Like this is kind of tangenting. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. And this is actually kind of close here, I think. Kind of weird. All right, not my favorite because he's like not really fighting anyone. Like what he really needs is like he needs like people like right here. big shield. We can do something like that later. Yeah, we do need some Evil Knights. Okay. Well, there it is. We made some pretty good progress today. I think the rough is done. I'm going to think about it for a few days and decide what I want to change. Because maybe we want the buildings to be kind of taller and more stylized. Because the front building is very squatty feeling right now. It might be better if it was like taller feeling. It's hard to say. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We did a good one today, almost 4 hours, which is good. Typically these things only go like 2.5 to 3, so this is a nice long one for you today. I am not certain if I want to stream tomorrow. I think I want to go outside and get some exercise. But next week for sure, or maybe sometime during the week. So, go over to this one. Yes, we need some Evil Knights. Shatter Mitsumuri. Yep. And don't forget, if we can get 9 more subscribers, no, not subscribers, followers, we can have I will reveal to you guys my my VTuber, which is already made. I just need to turn him on. So yeah, hope you guys have a very productive weekend. Get lots of drawing in, everybody. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, hopefully you're drawing along. And don't forget I'm actually putting the videos on BAM Extra BAM animation, which is our secondary YouTube channel. So you can rewatch this again if you want to. Or if you didn't catch it live. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next one, and watch the BAM animation channel Discord if you want to know when the next one is, and make yourself a Twitch. Sign up for Twitch alerts is what I'm trying to say, and there's a channel for that. Anyways, see you later.